Hey y'all, I'm sharing some of my dating tips, okay? Hey y'all, listen, this your girl Jackie with a Q. I hear ladies, my friends, people I see on social media, everybody talking about how dating is horrible. The dating pool is pissy. We know that it's tainted, right? It is tainted. But there are some things that we can do, ladies, that'll keep us from that confusion, right? So when you dating and you meet somebody, first of all, you got to know what you want. What is it that you want from a man? What is it that you want? And once you find out what it is that you want, then you got to see it. If you don't see it in them, then let that go. I don't care how fine he is, how big, how nice his car is, how much money you got, because the characteristics are everything, right? Characteristics are everything. And when you meet somebody and you see them red flags, manipulation, lying, used to cheat, that means he still cheat. If he cheated on his last girlfriend, that means he still cheat. Unless he tell you I done went and got some therapy and I done went here and I done went there, he still cheat, right? So you got to pay attention to the red flags. And we always think that we can change them. I got the best poom poom and I could change him. No, you can't. He got to want to change for himself. Only he and God can change him, right? We have to quit ignoring the red flags just because you lonely. Read a book, go outside, take a drive, go on a trip, call your girlfriend, do something. Watch a TV show, watch a series on TV, do something so that you do not be as lonely. Yes, the loneliness gonna come. Yes, it is. But what you like better? Peace? Because, see, I like sitting in my peace, right? I like sitting, I don't like it disturbed at all. And the older I get and the more I have it, the more you cannot disturb it. And when you meet certain dudes, you automatically know they earth disturbers. You automatically know they earth disturbers. Stay away from them, right? I don't care how cute he is. I don't care how big his thing is. I don't care how much money he got. I don't care what kind of car he drive. Matter of fact, I would rather deal with a dude if he treating me nice, he loving on me, he having fun with me, he just adoring me, and we can get along, and the chemistry and the vibe is there. And he ain't got no money hardly. He working paycheck to paycheck, but he treats you right. I'd rather be with him than the dude with all the money, because he going to come with a whole bunch of problems, a whole bunch of baby mamas, a whole bunch of girlfriends, a whole bunch of chaos. That's what he coming with. We got to learn how to pay attention to the red flags. Got to learn how to pay attention to the red flags. This is just that simple. And I don't care how lonely you get. I don't care how lonely you get, because that chaos that he going to bring to you, that chaos might take you forever to get up out of it. It might take you a long time to get up out of it. Now you got to go to therapy, right? Now you got to go to therapy. Pay attention to the red flags. You got to. You got to quit. Because I done met guys, they check all the boxes, and then you get around them, and it's like, oh my God, right? They nice. You meet them, they nice. They got a nice house. They got a nice car or two, right? They working a job. They hustling. They getting money. They doing what they do. But their personality is, their character is, right? You got to pay that attention. A lot of folks look good on paper. You have to pay attention to the red flags. Women, we got to do that, because then you end up in a situation. And I feel like this, at a certain age, you just should not be able to get tricked like that. It may happen. Yeah, it may happen. But it's things that you saw that you didn't pay no attention to. It is things that you saw that you did not pay any attention to. Period. You just let it go, because he said it so nicely. He said it so nicely. When people are lying to you, they do it nicely. When people are lying to you, they do it nicely. I'm going to say that one more time. When people are lying to you, they do it nicely. That's what they do. You have to pay attention to the red flags right out the gate. When I meet somebody and we talk, because I like to talk. I'm a talker. Y'all know that. I like to talk. I like to conversate. I'm getting to know you. I'm getting to know you, and I want you to get to know me. I've talked to guys, and I'll be like, well, you ain't got nothing to ask me. You don't want to. So what's your point, sir? What is it that you want with me? You don't want nothing with me. You don't want nothing with me if you ain't trying to get to know me. You don't know if I'm a serial unaliver. You don't know what I am, right? You don't know what I am. You need to pay attention to, does he talk to you? When does he talk to you? See, a lot of this stuff we go through could be avoided. Yes, it's going to be a lonely road. It's going to be a lonely journey when you know your worth and you out here in this dating pool. It's going to be lonely. And I don't care what it look like to so-and-so can always get a man, so because you don't know who he is. She don't know who he is either. But you don't know what people be dealing with because people hide it. Because they like the aesthetics. I got a man and we look good together. You like how that look, right? Pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to the red flags. If he's a manipulator, if he's a liar, if he's I don't know what all the bad things are. If he's any of those things, especially the manipulation and the lying, right? If he's your gut. See, as women, we have something called intuition. We can feel it. And if you tuned into it, you can feel it, right? Discernment. My discernment is top tier. You know, I used to think, well, I meet guys all the time. I used to be a serial dater, right? But I was like, that's a waste of time. That's just a waste of my time because I ain't going to like you. I ain't going to see you no more. After the day, I ain't going to see you no more. So that's a waste of time. So now it's dating with a purpose. You fill all, you check all the boxes. You check all the boxes in order to get to the date. I ain't just dating you because you asked me. I used to do that. You know, no, I don't like that person. But I think, well, maybe I can get to like him. He'll grow on me. Too old for that. And that's a waste of time, right? Pay attention to the red flags. I dissect. I probably overanalyze. I dissect everything somebody say to me. When I finish that conversation, when I lay down at night, depending on how my day is and how busy I am, I go over that conversation in my head. Do that. Try doing that. Go over the conversation that you all had with that person or them people, and stuff will come to you. You'll be like, wait a minute. Did he say what? Oh, I got to ask him about that tomorrow. And then the next time you talk to him, ask him. Depending on how they answer that, you'll have your answer. Because 9 times out of 10, they lying. If you think it, it's probably so. It's probably so, right? Now, a lot of times things can be explained. But what I see is men have a pattern. They all got the same pattern. They all have the same pattern. Like I said, I don't know if they go to the black men's meeting and say, hey, this is what we're doing right now. They all have the same pattern. Young and old, don't matter. They all have the same pattern. Unless they are true, unless they are genuine, unless they are meaningful, and they mean what they say, they all got the same pattern, right? So, ladies, we have to cover ourselves. And in that means listening and paying attention. Don't just be goo gaga because he's so cute, he's so fine. You know, that's what we do because we girls, right? You got to pay attention. Replay the tape. At the end of the day, replay the tape. Replay the tape. It's going to be something in there that you need to question about. It could be good or bad. You just need a little more emphasis on it, a little more understanding on it, a little more straightening about it, right? Replay the tape. All you got to do, ladies, is listen and pay attention and then replay the tape. You know, a lot of stuff we go through, you don't even have to go through if you had to just pay attention. If you had to just pay attention. Quit being Google Gaga about it. Yes, we all want somebody. Lord knows I do. We all want somebody. We want that nice, perfect person for us. The perfect person for us. Because what's perfect for me might not be perfect for you. So the perfect person for you, right? But you got to pay attention. You can't be desperate. Quit being a desperado. Quit being a desperado. Quit being a desperado. That's all I got to say. Pay attention, ladies.